edition of Sports to the Wire. Now we just ended our last segment, man, but we had to fire the camera right back up again because Barrett just broke some news over here, man. And I didn't even know about this. Drew Holiday to the Milwaukee Bucks for Eric Bledsoe and who else, Barrett?
And George Hill and 3 first-round picks.
I don't think Drew Holiday is worth 3 first-round picks, but it would actually make them so much better. But I guess Milwaukee's going for it, man. And this is
well, of course, because look what Brooklyn's about to do. I told you, watch out for me. In our last segment, I said Milwaukee was quiet. You know why they were quiet? Because they sat there and listened to all the rumors going around and see the Houston Brooklyn thing going on, and they had to get better. And don't forget, Drew Holiday was trade rumor for Brooklyn a week ago. So Drew Holiday now is in Milwaukee, teaming up with Middleton and Giannis. They told Giannis they had to get him a third player. They got him a player. Now Milwaukee got their little three-headed monster. You know? So the bottom line is...
Help me!
Hold on a second, guys. But the bottom line is... you don't want to know what's going on over there, guys. My apologies. But the bottom line is we have liftoff in NBA free agency. And we told you Milwaukee Bucks was moving. They just moved, man. They moved, and they moved quicker than Brooklyn did now. Brooklyn's going to have to make their move now. Chess move. Okay? I just moved my king. Now you're going to have to move yours. So let's see how fast this works out. Don't be shocked the next day or two. You're going to see Brooklyn do the same thing by bringing James Harden. The Eastern Conference will just get better. And that means either Philly's going to make a move or Brooklyn will make that move. And it will involve James Harden altogether. We shall see. We shall see. Go ahead, man. What say you?
The problem, I think, Milwaukee. Now, listen, this makes them better defensively, getting Drew Holiday.
Yes.
I think the Bucks needed a point guard, like a pure, quintessential point guard. I mean, now they can probably get like Ricky Rubio or something like that as a backup.
Rubio's gone. Rubio's gone in a trade with the Suns.
So he went to OKC.
Yes.
But hopefully, like they'll release him or something like that, and then
I don't know. Ricky Rubio's he's a undersized, underrated point guard, but he's serviceable. I don't know. We shall see about that. But
somebody that like I said, the Milwaukee Bucks needs to actually get players into spots, you know, because Giannis actually bringing the ball up, beating the point guard until he gets that jump shot down pat on his pull-up three down pat. It's not going to work right now. So they're going to be a guard that can actually, you know, get
Rajon Rondo's still available. He's out there right now. Rajon Rondo might be available.
Oh yeah, his value definitely went up, man. I mean, I think there'll be a lot of teams actually going for him, including the Lakers.
Lakers and the Clippers might be in the two LA teams might be.
Because really, like I said, he was the key, in my opinion, to them actually winning the championship. He was.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, if Milwaukee pull that deal off with
LeBron James, yeah, but you can definitely get Rondo, and then offer him a nice, you know, contract. And listen, Milwaukee, in terms of the taxes, the weather's not it's not great, but in terms of money in your pocket, you can offer him like, you know, $15-20 million for a couple of years, and you know he'll definitely see more of that money in Milwaukee than he would in California.
My thing is, you're right, and we'll say, like I said, there is a true point guard out there still available. If the Lakers don't want to make a move, so we shall see how that plays itself out. But we just want to put this thing out there. We made the comment on our previous segment about the Milwaukee Bucks, and it just shows that we're on top of our game. And listen, let me just make it clear: we did not know, we didn't have any inside information. There was nobody calling me. There was nobody calling you. You know, we just kind of knew in our back of our minds that Milwaukee was quiet. They were a prominent Eastern Conference powerhouse that had nothing.
I mean, listen, Eric Bledsoe, you know, we see them. I'm putting some Drew Holiday clips for you guys, gals, on the screen right here, man. Oof.
Yeah, I think Milwaukee's getting a play. Listen, Milwaukee has basically advanced themselves, but Milwaukee is also doing what I said I don't like in concept of these teams putting together these, three top players, is that you're giving away, you're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul concept. You're giving away 3 first-round picks.
Yeah,
so
listen, Drew Holiday's a good player, and he's probably going to be better than what those 3 first-round picks can actually bring. But if you can keep Drew Holiday there for 3 to 4 years, then it's definitely worth it, though, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You definitely want this to work, because now Milwaukee, what you're saying to your fans and the rest of the Eastern Conference as well as the NBA is that we're putting our best foot forward to compete for a title. This is our best option right on the table. It has to work, because if it doesn't work between this year, next year, or somewhere.
Yeah, and between him and Chris Middleton, I'm not sure of the fit yet, though, because Giannis needs the ball in his hands, and
Giannis has someone to give him the basketball. And don't forget Lopez is still on that team to shoot the rock from the outside. So, you still have an ability to spread the floor. And that means a lot of wiggle room for Drew Holiday to attack and dish. And Middleton can spot up shoot, because he's better spotted up shooter than he is creating his own baskets. And then, of course, Giannis can do his thing with the basket being free. I think it's key that Lopez gets a little bit better on 3-point shooting. I think it's not a bad deal for them. They're going to be just as formidable to be dealt with. Even if Brooklyn makes this move, Milwaukee will be forced to be reckoned with. No doubt about that.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely see how the pieces. Definitely see how the pieces fit there, man. And, the East is going to be. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. And you're right. This puts a lot of pressure on Brooklyn, probably to make that James Harden trade like now.
Yeah, they better make the move. They don't, then maybe Philly gets back and play again, or he just stays in Houston. And we've all made the comments before. We're gonna make a comment again before we conclude this segment. Don't be shocked he stays in Houston. They already brought back Trevor Ariza on that team just now. So
yeah, but I mean, listen, Trevor Ariza is not gonna. If I'm putting my, it would take like a mega star, that's compatible with James Harden to make it.
Well, that's the whole thing. You brought back a player that James Harden loved to have on his team, and it's just. I'm not saying it's enough for him to stay. What I'm saying is that it's a desperate move by the Houston organization to say, look, we understand what you're saying, James. We want to keep you here, and let's just do what we have to do to show you that we're going to find another way to make this team better. Because right now their reputation right now within the organization, as well as the rest of the NBA, is not good. I mean, you're saying, well, screw it. We're not going to try to work our butt hard to do anything. We're going to just go small like we did last year and see what happens. You don't do that. You don't show your fans that. You don't show the rest of the team that. You got to show them that you're willing to get the team better. So with that being said, okay, we go back and bring a solid defender who can shoot the rock from the outside from 3-point range. Let's see what happens with that move. Let's see if it brings other players to that team, because if they start making other underlining moves outside of trading Harden, then guess what? Harden might just stay.
All right. We'll definitely wrap this up. Again, like the video, comment, subscribe, and definitely share it, man. Sharing is absolute caring. And when you share, the universe definitely shares it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace.